Hi, and welcome back to our Creeper World 4 series. We left off on our story game, and we're gonna jump right back into that. Um, so yeah. Okay, so all the other maps we've done before, I've played on the demo, and I remember another map coming after the last level we played, but that's not this one. So I don't know if maybe that's in the testing levels or if it's somewhere later in the story. We'll see. Um, but this is new, so I'm excited. So ADA status, reboot complete, location verification for Mars, terrain analysis inconsistent, EM spectrum inconsistent, isotopic analysis partial, Polygon density match. Conclusion, not Mars. I'm sorry, Dr. Seloy, my system software has been experiencing faults. I have marked the areas in my system memory that may be failing. This should increase my reliability. We have arrived at our new destination that does not appear to be Mars. System protocols indicate we should recalculate and jump again to return to Mars. I don't know why we're trying to get to Mars, to be honest, but we better get there because we are failing. So let's see. I'm not sure what these lines are, but I assume the creeper's gonna flow this way. So probably don't want to settle anywhere here or here. This is definitely the safe area. So we're gonna just plop something down. Um, it's probably better to do it in the middle. And I'm not too worried about being able to protect this. I'm also not sure what Greener Mother is, but I assume it's for the factory. Um, and we have a refinery now, which we didn't have before. I don't know what that is. But I'm excited to get some anti-creeper weapons. Hopefully that's this time, because I'm super excited for that. And I also don't know what Bluet ore is, but maybe that's... I was thinking maybe the refinery? No. I wonder if all that has to be is connected to a tower. So we're gonna find out. Let's start though with, um, as usual, some stuff. I'm also, in the old games, there was a thing called the reactor, and that doesn't seem to be here, and I'm a little upset, but at the same time, I think it kind of fits that it's not in here. It kind of makes sense, you know, and I think it's been balanced in a way where it does make sense that it wouldn't be in here. And it's also not really part of the lore, like this all makes sense, and it's new. Priority notification technology consists with Creeper, manipulation identified. Operator should exercise caution. Creeper flow patterns not within normal parameters. Mission priority nullification. All other priorities suspended. All these strange worlds, and it looks like intelligence has been at work on all of them. True. Opportunities abound. The totems on this world require liftic, as usual, of course. Fortune has provided greener crystals. All that is necessary is to enable a greener refinery. Okay, so this is a refinery. So probably like we did for the miner, we'll just make it greener. Done. Build a greener refinery near the greener crystal to harvest them. Your factory will convert them into liftic. Awesome. So that'll get our totems online, which is this one here. And that'll definitely help protect us. So that's probably, we want to rush towards that maybe. Rush towards getting some liftic and rush towards the totem. I was hoping we'd find the raw material to make liftic. Yeah, like last time, that'd be nice, but that's okay. So let's see. A direct source of Bluet makes anti-creeper at the factory. Okay. So unlike what we had to do last time with mining this. Okay. And what looks like some sort of energy barriers. Interesting. I've heard about this, so I think it works where if it's destroyed, fine, but if it's left alone, it'll rebuild, which is cool. We know that, and this looks like an energy source. I wonder what a nullifier would do to it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, wow, look at that. So, hmm, I'm not sure what these waves are, but, or not, sorry, what these lines are still. And I thought the creeper would come from here, but it looks like it's going to be a wave level. So you can't really nullify the wave, it just keeps coming. They've had that in the past, and it's fun, so that seems like what this level will be. So we'll have to watch how it interacts with this. Maybe I take that back. Maybe it's not a wave level. It looks like it's emitting from this wall, which is interesting. Oh, okay, so you know what it is? This energy is powering the wall, which is producing the creeper. So that's how, so we can shut this down. So if we nullify these, this would stop producing. That's what we have to do. So let's build our refinery. I'm not sure if we'll have enough energy to build it, frankly, but we'll have to see. And let's start building. What's our best layout, you know? Huh. Okay, so we'll build that one for now. And let's build some more towers. Let's, that's good enough. Let's see if we can get this online, because if we can get our Blueit back. So I'm wondering if we have to send this to our factory before the refinery, or to the, yeah, factory before the refinery, or before it goes right to the tower. Like maybe the refinery gets it, but we still need to send it to the factory. I'm not sure. So a lot to figure out. Just building some more towers preemptively, because we're gonna need energy. And there's plenty of space here to get some energy going. Just gonna build a couple. Just going kind of crazy. That's okay. So I'm hoping our walls will keep us safe while we kind of set up a little bit. So we got this. So I want to start building the factory. Just in case, because we're still working on that, which is fine. I'm gonna build this too. Just gonna start working on that. I'm also gonna build a tower here. And it looks like, oh, so you can see the wall is giving out. So that's gonna come towards us, so we better start building. I'm gonna build some mortars behind here. Some cannons behind here too. And we'll move them in. So this creeper is decreasing, so I'm wondering if it does move with the wires too. So we'll have to figure that out. If we can get, we need to get that totem online as quickly as possible. Because if we could do that, then, oh, this is producing anti-creeper, it looks like. And we're sending it, I'm not sure, oh, we got the Blueit already. So I would think, I thought I was gonna need the refinery to get the Blueit, but I guess not. I'm wondering, I'm a little confused by that. I really would have thought that's what we would have needed. But that's okay, I guess. I'll take it. That's producing some anti-creeper. It's broke through the wall. If we could get our lift tick, hopefully we could get that totem on within another second. Let's bring one of the mortars up. Let's build a couple more preemptively, because I know they're coming towards this wall. But if we could stop it, great, but if we can't, then we need to be... Oh, that's not a big totem like the last one. That's okay. We will at least be able to get... Let's see if we can build a pylon. So, yes, we want to build some more mortars. We want to bring our mortars in. We want to start breaking through this. And just a cannon or two just to keep some little areas safe. But we also want some mortars on that back wall still, because we don't want that thing breaking. Let's see, is there room for another mortar in here? We're not low on energy or anything, so not too worried there. I am gonna pause. Oh, so our tower's broke. That's okay. I'm gonna pause and build some more mines preemptively. I'm sure we're gonna need more energy. I'm also thinking we do have some bluet here, sure, but I'm thinking that's not producing a ton right now. So I want to try and get some more, I think. So I might make some of these mines do the bluet. Let's see, what's our most efficient? There we go. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too much for our energy. I wasn't really thinking. We're cutting through a little bit, not enough. You can see it's really stacking up. We're gonna get a wave, that pylon's gonna be destroyed. So these things are gonna be offline. I thought we could maybe reach from somewhere, but it doesn't seem that way. So our guys are offline, our totem's gonna go down eventually. That's okay. So we're gonna build some more mortars. As long as we can reach this and produce some anti-creeper, that'd be nice. And let's build some more cannons in the back. We'll build them over here just to keep them. And we got our energy back up. But I'm thinking, oh, okay, so you know what we should do? We should go for this. We should be going to take these out. There we go. So we're still shipping it some bluet. I'm gonna turn. Seems like our energy use is pretty high, but I'm still gonna turn some of these into bluet just so we could get at least one, maybe like 1.5 even. Our energy is struggling though, so we'll have to see. So once we get these pylons on, I'm not sure if a nullifier will reach from where. No, so it'd have to be on the land. So let's build. Let's see. If we build a tower, tower will stretch. We could build a moiter, maybe two. Nope, just the one. That's okay. We're gonna do the same over here. We're gonna build a mortar. Start breaking through. If there was room for a cannon, that'd be great, but I just don't think there is. So I think we're gonna try breaking through here and then hopefully be able to move in. That's our goal. So our totem's still activated, but unfortunately we do not have, we're not able to reach it and provide some ammo to them. So we're producing more anti-creeper now, which is good, and we're using that up. We have plenty of liftic, but nothing to really use it on. I think it would be a good time to build some mortars, so that we could still have our things in the back, but we need to start moving up to crush through. So he's doing some work, he's doing some work. So nullifier wouldn't reach from anywhere. It's tough, not a huge amount of space we have here. That's okay. I'm gonna build some, maybe one tower, just to try and get a little more energy. And I'm gonna bring our mortars and I'm gonna move them up. Because right now we're not getting deep. I'd like to get rid of some of this volume here. So yeah, let's see how, if we could just clear a path to here, I think we could eventually keep making our way. The goal is definitely to deactivate these, but we're not able to do that yet, so we'll have to keep at it. I'm just gonna move a couple cannons forward, and And our anti-creeper is doing good. Just building a couple more towers too, with the goal of being able to reach a little further. I'm also gonna build a couple more mortars just in the back there. I'm gonna take these two and I'm gonna move them up. Just to reach a little further. I wish this mortar would focus on this, but that's okay. You know, any creeper destroyed is good. Okay, so, you know, we're breaking through a little bit more, so if we could get a pylon situated somewhere. Let's see. The totem's having trouble keeping it all back. So if we could just break through a little more, that'd be great. I'm gonna move forward just a little more. Same with our cannons. I'm just gonna bring a fully loaded one forward. You can see this mortar's losing health. If we need to move it at the last second, we will. We will. There. So we moved that. I'm just gonna replace it at another one while this one heals up. You can see we're clearing a path now, which is good. So we're about to get all these guys online again. There we go. We gotta keep moving forward. That's the name of the game. Cause we don't have too many, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, cause, you know, I kind of know what's coming just based off of the old games. But right now, you know, we're dealing with a steady stream. So, no surprises. As long as we just keep at it, we shouldn't really have any trouble. So it's just a matter of constantly moving forward and not losing our ground. So I'm just gonna keep moving things forward as we gain ground. I'm gonna also move just a cannon up, just to keep it safe from any low-lying stuff that the mortar can't necessarily perfectly hit. And we have plenty of anti-creeper now. Honestly, might slow down our bluet production just because it's not really necessarily worth it sometimes. Oh, and you can see this is... I'm gonna build some cannons really quick here, because if we could get in there with some cannons, that would be great. You can see a tower can reach, but we don't really have anything to support that yet. So, gonna build some cannons quick. And as usual, keep moving forward. So I'm gonna take some from our far back line now. So as we get further though, our line's gonna be increasing in size, so we have to make sure we have enough energy and everything. So we're taking this one over pretty easy. I'm actually gonna take 2 of you and put you over here. So we'll have 2 and 2. I think that should be more than enough. Just gonna make sure you're connected to a tower, because we're gonna move this mortar eventually. So we're gonna nullify you. I can build you right now. Put down some more towers. Boop. There we go. And these 2 are not needed there, so we're gonna move them forward. So once we nullify these, the stream should stop coming, so we just need to, it's a matter of just making our way forward, so that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna put down some towers so that we can move forward. Keep moving our mortars up. And I also want these cannons just in our front. Oop, something was destroyed. Oh. So the nullifier destroyed it. Interesting. That's odd, because, you know, in the past we've seen that the nullifier just silences it, not destroys it. In the old game it would destroy things, but I guess these are a special thing where it does destroy these, which is interesting. I'm a little worried some of those towers might be destroyed, but that's okay. Moving forward. I'm seeing if the wave is still coming, so it looks like it's still coming. I'm not sure if it's going to be not as big without the one, or if it's still the same size. There we go. We nullified both. Awesome. I don't know why. It's a little odd that that was optional, you know, because that seems like the only way you're going to be able to get forward, but I mean, I guess it's possible otherwise. It would just be way harder for sure. So with that gone, there should be no more being produced. It's just a matter of breaking through, which we shouldn't have any trouble doing. I'm actually going to turn my camera here. I wonder if there's any way... Oh, you can make the map bigger or smaller. That's interesting. Well, there we go. You can see it's not even being produced, it's just dwindling now even. So, we just gotta keep at it. Build one more tower there. It'd probably be nice to build a pylon, just for speed. And you can see if we could just reach this. That'd be great. There we go. Okay. There we go. We don't even need to worry about the creeper now. We can just build our pylons. Get that up and running. Collect items, so we'll do that for sure. And we'll get our totems. I want to see the wall come back on. I wonder if this is just a thing in the map, or if eventually I'd be able to build a wall, because that'd be really cool. But might be a little overpowered if you could do that on any map you wanted to in the future. So we'll have to see. There we go. We got our items, additional modules loaded, journey begun just. Okay. State path and all become clear. Praise be the founders. Oh, so there's the wall. You can see it's coming back. So I guess this is its charge. And it could be full. I wonder if the half charge still stops the creeper though, or maybe once it's destroyed it has to fully recharge or else it couldn't do anything? I don't know. And you could see that even if the creeper was taller, it wasn't going over. Which, I don't know if I like. I think it'd be interesting if it only had heights to it, and if it was higher then it could stop everything, but if not then I think that'd be an interesting way. But if it was so tall, it'd be hard to see and everything, so this kind of also makes sense. We're just waiting for that last totem to come online. this one. And how much we have plenty of lifting, so this is clearly a fine way of doing things. Blue it though, this was more, this is pretty slow. So I wonder what future ways are going to be, or if there's going to be just more of those raw blue it in the future. We'll see. Okay, achievement progress, awesome. Let's keep going. Okay. I'm sorry, Dr. Tila, the jump was a success, but we did not arrive at Mars. Scans of our surrounding terrain show structures, but they are inconsistent with known engineering. All systems are operating within normal parameters. Protocol 99 initiated in the event of normal system operation, but inconsistent operational results. Halt and await operator input. Mother needs family whole. Praise be the founders. I ignore software anomaly. Oh, that's not. World contains imminent aerial threat. Interesting. So I already know what these are, but we'll have to see. So missile defense added to operational systems. Mission priority nullification. All other priorities suspended. So you can see it's here. Our missiles. So these are spore launchers, and it's kind of like, I don't know. You'll have to see. It's hard to explain. Basically, it's a missile, and we'll have our missile launchers that'll shoot it down. You can see it's a nice little bubble that it's got. So you can nullify these. We'll just have to be aware and get these online, because they won't go to our front line. They'll be able to hit anywhere. So very important to keep track of that. So you can see we have red on, or not sure what I would want to use that for yet. Um oh, okay, so it looks like the missiles take both energy, and maybe this is a red on indication that it requires that. So we'll have to see. So we definitely want to put it here with our energy storage and mine. Definitely the best starting location. And I think I'm going to perfectly line these up. At last, an opportunity to converse. This world contains a delegate, a great opportunity granted by a great antenna. See, the others aren't as misguided as you might assume. Perhaps an open mind will help us on our journey. Yeah, I see it. It appears to track the amount of creeper-covered terrain that is reclaimed. I think it's talking about this. Or maybe it's talking about this. We'll have to see. 'Cause I'm not sure what this is, but I'm also not sure what that is. We're just gonna build our perfect lines here, just to be as efficient as possible. And there we go. We're gonna go from there. I know I'm not supposed to build too many in the beginning, because I can only build so much. So I'll wait just another second before building another line. Okay, there we go. And now I'll build a couple more. And hopefully we can get on the mine. So we gotta be ready already. I'm gonna build some mortars up on our wall, because that's gonna be the way to go. And I'm hoping, I'm not sure a pylon will stretch. No, it will not. Okay, so I'm just gonna destroy this then. We're just gonna get over there. Okay, let's see. Red on ore deposits when sent to the factory. ARG is produced. ARG. And it looks like I need ARG to power missiles. Yes, it does. This appears to be some sort of creeper conducting mesh. Okay. It does. I've seen this in the past. It's a little weird being on 3D, you know? But it does just channel it so that it goes here. And the point of that is that it protects these spores. The delegate, to get off this world, I have to reclaim enough terrain to make it happy. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'll be nullifying everything anyway. These are some manner of aerial spore launchers. Sarge provided missile launchers to defend against them. Yes, we do know that. Okay, so what we want to get to as quickly as possible is getting this red on, because I want missiles online as quickly as possible, and I also want our line to be as big as possible. can see that coming, and I just want to be able to shoot mortars from as many locations as possible. We're gonna build our cannons right in here. Oh, and let's get our factory online. I'm debating building it down here, but I guess I won't. I guess I'll build it right here. So we need more energy, that's fine. We're getting things online. We might build another row of towers. Maybe another one. And we can build. I'm gonna start from the back corner and move out. So our tower can't reach unless we did. Here, let's see. Will it fit? Yes, it will. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these. Ooh, yep, I want that little sliver. I do not care how little it gets. Okay, so that was probably way too much to build right now, but that's okay. If we can just get one online, it'll, be a domino effect. Looks like we're getting there. We got our red on, so I'm gonna... Our mortars need energy, because it's building this too much. That's okay. Okay, we're getting them online, that's good. And now let's build some missile launchers for sure. So we want one at least in every main area. We might have to build more because there were 6. So that might not be enough to shoot down everything. So we're gonna build at least 6 ourselves. We're gonna move our cannons up to here. I might put 2 there, and I put 2 here and build some towers. And I might build some mortars preemptively. I'm also still gonna build a couple more there on our walls. But I want some in the back line too, ready to go. Same with the cannons. I'm gonna build a couple here. So it doesn't seem we need a refinery for the ore. It was just that one lifting thing that kind of seems like that's what it does. We're running a deficit right now, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. So my initial goal is to go for this one, for sure. So that's where we're going to start heading. I'm going to take 2 mortars, I'm going to bring them up. I'm going to take 2 cannons, bring them up. And I'm going to build just another 2 cannons. Another 2 mortars. We're doing fine dealing with the creeper. It's not... Oh, and here's, you can see our first missile. So they sent some here, which is annoying, but not gonna hurt us, which is fine. So we have our missile launchers online. Let's hope it was enough to deal with them. We're taking them out. Hopefully it was enough. Gotta make sure there's enough ammo. There's still 2 more. Okay, good. So I'm going to build... We dealt with that fine, but I'm still a little worried. That was a little close. So I'm gonna build 1 more on each. I'm not too worried about being able to supply that. We have clearly enough red on. I'm also going to, now that those moved, we're gonna keep moving there. And these towers might get destroyed, but that's okay. I'm gonna build 2 cannons there. I'm also gonna move 2 mortars up here. Next, keep moving. So these cannons are gonna be, because this isn't very thick, so our cannons are gonna be a little more efficient here. That's what I'm gonna bring over. I'm gonna keep moving our mortars up though. And I want this cannon a little closer, just to keep these towers safe. Clearly these 4 mortars are having no trouble breaking through. And I'm not too worried about this one bringing more over. It seems like a pretty even layer. But yeah, we want to go for this one and then maybe keep working our way over while also hopefully getting that one. Should we start moving to this one? Maybe, but I'm not going to. I want another cannon. I'm gonna bring actually a couple more. I'm gonna build a couple more preemptive. So there's some more missiles. It honestly may have, nah, I take that back. I'm going to build one more here just to make sure our home base is safe. If any of this was destroyed, we could rebuild. It would be annoying, but we could. So you can see they're targeting things that they know they could hit. And I believe you could probably move, yes, you can still move your missile launchers. So if we needed to, we could move them. So it's not bad to build more than you need. So I might, in fact, build 3 in the back here that we could maybe move in the future. I'll also build 2 cannons there. Okay. It's hard with these waves, but we gotta keep breaking through. Mortars aren't really gonna be efficient here. And I'm also thinking, while we have this kind of, while we're diminishing this, we might as well move forward here. So I'm gonna take these and move them up. So it's gonna get hurt, but it'll easily get rid of that and it'll be supplied again. And then I'll build a tower. We're making our way up here too. Gonna move our cannons up first. There we go. Probably not the best idea to have it on the low-lying ground there. We're not most efficient for sure, but just want to make sure that's good. I'm gonna move you forward. I'm gonna keep building some in the back. That's kind of what I do. I like to build in the back. I'm actually gonna. I'm thinking about moving you 3 up. I think we have enough radius to hit that though, hopefully. Yep, okay, good. And we had more than enough here to take care of that, so we're good. I'm gonna move these 3. If I can get on the sledge, that would be great. Just to have some higher ground. We're still moving. It's a little harder moving on this front, especially as we get closer to it, but seems like we're getting there. These mortars aren't doing anything, so I'm gonna move them up. I'm gonna move you up too, just so you're a little closer. Okay, there we go. So we got that high ground, which is good. Cannons up. I'm gonna move our cannons to the kind of choke points where the creeper is gonna flow into. So that's kind of the goal there. And let's see where we should be planning to put our nullifier. So it has to get pretty close. This ledge would be not possible. Okay, so we're gonna have to get in there. So mortars are gonna be good at kind of cutting through those peaks that keep arising from that, you know? That cannon might not survive, but we're gonna move these mortars up. They're doing nothing back here. Same with these 2. I'm gonna move them up. Let's see if the cannon survives. It did. So we can build our nullifier. It might get destroyed, hopefully not. I'm gonna bring some cannons in just to keep it a little safe. The mortars are doing a good job of dealing with these peaks. So good thing we moved these missiles. Okay. We're getting that online, so while that all happens, we're gonna start heading towards this one. I'm not sure what this middle is, so maybe we should even go there. Figure out what that does, because maybe that could even help us. I'm gonna go for that high ground again. Put a tower there. Nope, it was destroyed. If I could just build one, that when the towers get there. Good. Okay. I'm also gonna move our cannons to kind of divide and conquer a little bit here. There we go. So we nullified that one. We're gonna keep these guys here for a minute because it is low ground, so Creeper is gonna flow there. These two cannons we're gonna move up. That's okay, I'm not too worried about no mortar. I'm just gonna build 2 more though. We could go right for the middle, but I think we should head over here. And these 2 mortars I'm gonna move. I'm doing great on energy, so I'm not worried about that. I am going to start building some pylons, just to make things a little more efficient. We don't need you, or you two back here, so we're gonna start our move. Here come more missiles. I'm actually gonna move some things around. As you can see, they're going in and they're not going to get destroyed. The cannons, I think, will be able to take care of them. So it's not a be-all, end-all. It just spawns some creeper there. But as long as you have some cannons around, you can usually take care of it. But you know, in this backline where I don't have cannons, that would immediately take out these towers. That would ruin a whole network. So we're just going to move some cannons up. Or missile launchers, my bad. We're gonna connect this. Not sure it necessarily does anything without this delegate. That's what I'm thinking. But either way. Oh, it's a totem. Okay, cool. So that'll help us gain some ground here. And also kind of take over this probably. So I'm going to put down some towers. And now we can move all this kind of to the front. Don't necessarily need too many cannons there. I'd rather have some mortars, because now it's going to build up around this wall. So it's important to have some mortars to kind of break up large chunks. I'm going to move a cannon right and over here. And we're going to attack from this side. So we'll keep some cannons down there, of course, to kind of deal with that. Especially since it's going to be coming in heavy from this one side now, since it's not coming from all directions. And you can see the missiles are 20 seconds away, so giving some notifications on the map there. There we go. Okay, so I am questioning going for that, honestly, but I think we're making good headway here, so I'm just gonna keep at this for now. And these are not doing anything, so we're gonna move them. Same with these cannons, I'm ready for them. I'm gonna move them here. Okay. Some got through, that's okay though. I might actually build just one here and one down here. As you can see, they don't do too much now, but in the future, you know, you could have 5 from this or something like that. So definitely need to keep an eye on the map and the specific spore launchers that you're dealing with. And they could be even quicker, so then you need to make sure your missile launchers have enough ammo. But again, they give us more than enough red-on ore for this level, just to probably learn what a spore launcher is and deal with it easily, and not really struggle with that part. So we're moving forward, but this one's a little harder than the other one because of the way the slope is. It's not like a crater, so a little more difficult, but so moving our mortars up. It's hard because our mortars don't have more volume, um, and it's really going to be moving. So our cannons are going to be better, but there's just so much coming out of this one that it's a little tricky. Let's see how close we have to be. If we could be on the high ground, that would be great, but we haven't dealt with this yet, and it's just gonna keep flowing, so I'd rather not waste time with that and just see if I can get one built. Even just here would be fine. So I'm gonna build some cannons on the high ground so that they can protect our nullifier. Also just gonna build some towers. I'm gonna move you guys up. And you cannons or mortars are not really doing anything. So we're breaking through. We might as well bring you guys forward. Right? Start making our way towards this. The missiles are coming. I'm a little worried about this one, to be honest. Because if it destroys the nullifier, then we'll have to re-deal with this. That's okay. We had a missile launcher ready to go. I'm actually going to build another one there. Let's keep that safe. And then we have one here, but I am... As you can see, I go a little overboard sometimes on the weapons, but when you have so much energy, once you invest in building it, it's not taking up any more energy, so I don't find it bad to overbuild. You just have to be careful when you're doing it, you know? Do it when you have energy to spend, that's all. Just kind of like preparing, you know? So, we had some cans back here, yep, and we're gonna move them forward. We're gonna start going for this. I wonder if these lands back here are kind of so that you go around or something, but I don't know why I would do that, because I think I can make it right towards it. It might be wanting you to go around and just go for the delegate, but, you know, I'd like to take it out, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be moving forward. So we got our nullifier, it's getting ready, it's getting its ammo. I'm actually gonna build a couple more pylons just to get our network going here. Because you can see how much faster it is compared to a regular tower connection. So we got that nullified. Definitely want to keep some towers here, because I'm worried about the way this flows. But otherwise, and I'm not too worried about this anymore actually, so we're going to move this. Yeah, if we can take this out, then we'll have no trouble getting to these spore launchers and getting past it to the delegation. Oh wow, they're really targeting this one area. There we go. There we go. All good. Perfect. Cannons are much more important here. Hopefully that tower just stays. So this one's 1,000 every 16 seconds. You can see these other ones were 500, I believe, every 8 seconds. So just kind of that difference in waves, you know? Even if it is doing the same amount, the waves actually really change it up. Because it changes the amount of volume that's kind of in an area. Trying to see that game plan here, if it could reach what would be our ideal spot, but it looks like we're gonna have to get pretty close, and we're gonna be on a slope here, so we're gonna need a lot of cannons. So we're just gonna start moving forward there, and with our mortars, because the mortars are going to be important to keep this in check. But hopefully these I forget what they're called. Um, shoot, not like a vein, you know, this kind of vine or whatever, I guess. Hopefully that directs a lot of it away from going downhill and just would rather go right there. Oh no. Um, and away from going down the hill to our nullifier. Oh, you're running out of ammo, that's okay. We're going to actually move you so that we can fit another one right here. Not too worried about our missiles now. Just because of how far we are and how many missile launchers we've built. And how much ARG we have. I mean, an insane amount. Okay, so I think we have... we can build this nullifier. Let's hope. Nope. Let's see. It seems like it kind of flows towards here, honestly. So maybe this is a better spot. We also kind of have more cannons here to kind of deal with it, hopefully. I'm going to move a mortar up just to deal with those peaks again. So if any little bit touches it, it's destroyed. But once it's built, it'll have that health bar. But in the building phase, any little bit will destroy it. So we need to keep it safe. So we're going to make it, I think, just fine here. So I'm actually going to start working our way towards this one to nullify these. You can still, it's still blue. So that still means some creepers hanging out in there. But I'm gonna just take a cannon, put it up there. And the nullifier can stretch all three from there. There we go. You can hear it charging up. That's good. So you can hear our reclaim charge. That's what it said. But after that, we're gonna still continue. I want to get this optional requirement. I want to nullify all the enemies. We're getting this one just easily. And there's no emitters behind here, so it's just these other spore launchers we need to get. Oop, that tower was destroyed. We can actually build a cannon up there. And now that we've done that, we can actually move some cannons up on this ledge here too. We could hopefully make our way right across this ledge. I might actually also move some mortars up there. There we go. And we're just gonna keep that going. I'm just gonna build our nullifier here now, and our tower, just so we know what can connect. There we go. Want it to touch a tower. There we go. So this one's getting online. It would probably help if we had some pylons, especially now that we kind of have a path there anyway. There we go. Oh, nope. How about now? There we go. And I think that'll stretch. There we go. I might even speed it up a little bit. Just because everything's taken care of. It's just a matter of kind of waiting now for things to be built. I'm not worried about those missiles. There we go. It is all taken care of. There we go. Rift jump. So that was 2 more missions. I think I'm thinking this is a good place to stop for now. So, yeah, you can see we've done all the objectives on each. You know, if we just had done the required, you'd see that. So I think this is a good place to stop. Um, as usual, like, subscribe, check out the rest of I Feel Like Gaming channel, check out our podcast, I Feel Like Podcast, and I think that's it. I'll see you on the next one.